Yep. I want to go here. Good. Remember, use your W to scout scary places. Gives a lot of vision. Yeah. So like we wouldn't go in our camps here, right? Because we can take his because it's uptime for us. So right now we're playing for Raptors and tier 2 mid, right? So you should be positioning this way because we can take this, right? So you should be going more this way. Using your sweeper, clearing out this vision here. Then after that, you're thinking, okay, what can I take? What can I take more? Take. Base. Backping your team here. That's what this play should be. I'll play it out again. You're running this way. You're running into this bush. You're throwing some Qs here. Okay, this guy dies, gets caught. We take this tower. You're now backpinging your team and you're on this right now. This is what it should look like. But you're supposed to be for that tower. This is troll what you're doing right now. What's up, everyone? My name is Coach Leo, and I'm an ex-pro jungler of 6 years, competing at events such as Worlds a total of 4 times, where I played against the best players across the globe. Now, in 2024, I've been coaching hundreds of players to reach their dream rank. So if you've had enough of being the same rank every season and want to finally take action, book your first session and join the Jungle Gap Discord today. This is a rough Karthus game. So taking that, the reason I'm saying that is because you're bad versus Zoe, you're bad versus Talon, Ashe ult. So basically long range counters Karthus because if anything hits on you, you just die. Bubble lands, you're dead. Ashe ult, you're dead. So yeah, that's why I'm saying it's a bad comp. So in this game, we really want to be able to just have a really easy full clear. I actually think pathing to top here will be better for you. What's the bot matchup? Brom. Top is going to be farming, but we do want to have a safe. I think we're gonna path the top. We're actually going to start red. Are you more comfortable starting red or blue? It doesn't really matter, honestly. Blue is faster.
Probably blues.
Yeah, so let's have someone actually. We're just gonna hold our ward. Yeah, I want someone to ward like your red. Ward your red, actually. Just ward your red. You're gonna ward him. Sorry, not you. Get your team to ward your red. We're gonna ward this bush. And
do I ward this? No.
What's their matchups? It's a little scary. I don't want you to walk in and get like bubbled. And I want you to full focus on your clear, like clearing fast. I don't even care about your awareness.
I'm not sure how good I know there's a certain technique to Karthus clear, but I'm not sure. It's like auto.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk
auto,
about it.
Something like that.
You basically just want to max spam Q.
Yeah.
And then like your auto will go off whenever it can, you know what I mean? Yeah, focus on your clear. We're worrying about only Raptor invade right now, so hold your smite. We're just gonna hold it.
As in even on here?
Yeah, hold your smite here and then go to Grom. The reason we do that is just because, just in case, right? Small inefficiency for a precaution is worth it. We'll smite Grom. So he's not doing it, which means now we're scared of the level 3 invade, right? So his 3 into our 3. So when we take Raptors, I want you to kind of walk to the ramp to see if you can spot him there. Does that make sense? Slight inefficiency again, but it's for a good reason. And yeah, we'll pot too. When you take this, kind of kite towards the river so you can see the entrance. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'm fairly okay. I feel like you're not going to get invaded now. It's kind of unlucky if you do. You have a ward there, so still assume like it might happen. You know what I mean? Like you're always going to try and assume that it could happen. What is okay? So top gank. Let's see what does he have? What does he have? Blue side or red? Okay, straight to his blue. Straight to his blue. Straight to his blue. From river. Yeah, this way. Check him again. What is he doing? He's jumping over this wall. He wants to go here, but I think you get it before he gets there with smite. He has a long way to run, right? And then after this, we want to try and take Scuttle afterwards. Bot lane warded, so we're not even going to look to gank here. We're just prioritizing farm. Sitting here, you can kind of use your W as well to scout places. So like Wing this, yeah, good. Anything that helps you do this, and then you're going to run straight to your Krugs and then base. This is a very nice start to scout this. This is what we like. Okay, we're still on these walks. Let's check things. Let's check bot just to see what's happening. It's still warded, so we're not going to go for that. Yeah, what were you going to say?
So you wouldn't go to top grab here?
No.
Because even though you know Talon would probably be...
Yeah, just unnecessary risk, right? It's like...
Yeah.
And like going top, then what? Right? We value Krugs more than that anyway. And I know we talk about if like the camps cycling together. I know maybe that's like your reasoning, but this is a good start. Okay, so he might have done Raptor start, right? So out of base here, we're going to run straight to his Raptors. So on this pathing, we're going to be able to check as well. Okay, so there he is. So he's like mega ganking, right? What CS does he have? How much? He's going back to his Raptors. Okay, go to your Grom, because now we know we're not going to make it, right? So we're just going to clear again.
You don't want me to check?
I think this is gone. Is it gone? You can check it. Just W over the wall to check, right? And if it's up, you can take it. If it's not, then okay, take it. Yeah, good. You'll smite this just so you can get out of this area as fast as you can. We don't want to get bubbled. See, I'm always constantly thinking, how can I die? Because you want to make sure you keep up basically what we're doing for the entire game. When we get 6 is when we need to start being a bit more aware, but for now it's a very good start so far. Okay, that was
that was him or Asol?
Yeah, it was playing Asol. Careful of your mana now. Yeah, just Q now. So we're gonna have spare time after this, right? We're gonna have a lot of spare time. So keep watching stuff. Let's go straight to the grubs. Just
straight there, no recall.
Yeah, straight there.
I think he's here.
Yeah, maybe? That's what I'm thinking as well. Because I think that after he did Raptors top, I think his bot side is up. Ping that you want to do this as well, like from your team. Like I think Jace after next wave can help. Even if he doesn't help now, it's fine. Take this for mana.
I think he's just here, right?
Yeah, keep doing that. Don't be too afraid. Like, even if he shows up, okay, yeah, we just saw him mid. He might be going for mid or might be going for this. Good. Keep going, because he's probably going mid. Okay, now leave. No smite. Yeah. Oh, he just smited. You can play it slow. Yeah, you can go for them. You have Jace here, so yeah, if you get all, he's trying to smite Q. Perfect. Okay, he's inting. Perfect. Okay, insta base.
Very cool.
Yeah, pink here as well, just to get your pink down. Okay, thinking of what's next.
Just get socks.
Lots of yeah, socks. Yeah. And straight, I think straight to the top side, because we have nothing to do here again until our oh blue. Okay, so blue. Think about your path. So it's gonna be like blue. Check his raptors probably, right? Because you're gonna have spare time. Blue, then you have spare time, whether you're gonna go top to his raptors, something like that. Thinking about with ult now, maybe top. Okay, it was a good ult, but I think so. As you do blue here, one thing you really want to make sure with ult. Oh, okay, it was worth in this case. Okay, one thing that's really important with Karthus ult. So you're gonna do Scuttle next after this. Really important with Karthus ult is that although it's good to do it sometimes preemptively to help people fight, I think being greedier with it is more important. So you only want to ult when it's just a guaranteed kill. Now, if you know it's like completely breaking out the fights all in, you can ult early, but it's that thing, right? You really want to make sure your ult is gaining something every time. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's up to your judgment, but I'm of the, I really want it to get a kill, because if it doesn't, really bad. Okay, full clear. We're in a very good position, right? So this is exactly what you what you want from a Karthus early game. We're gonna full clear, and then already I'm thinking after the full clear, we're gonna try and use our spare tempo somewhere, bot gank or dragon, depending on what happens on the map. We're staying to this. We're never going to like detour off this clear unless it's our spare tempo, because now all our cams line up. Yeah, let them do that. Let them do it. Keep clearing.
Talon is a bit behind.
Yep. Once you get to your Krugs, we're starting to think, okay, where's their sup? He could be roaming. No, he's not. So I'm thinking like, okay, what am I going to do here? Okay, we didn't really see Talon's like condition. So it's a little like, what should we do here? Because Braum can also be bot. So I think you can go for a 2v2 bot here, I think. Yeah, he's starting dragon. So go for Ash. Yeah, ping. She's got. Perfect. And then you're going to instantly see if you can contest the Talon after this. Can we contest him? A little bit dangerous here. Yeah, B. Perfect. Good. That's the thought process, right? Can we? Well, okay, we didn't see HP. It's all good. Okay. Dark Skill as well here. And we're running to his camps.
So here.
Yeah. So we can gank. See, this is the window where we can look to gank somewhere probably. What's happening top? You got to look. It's all good. Okay. All good. What about mid? Okay, mid spacing. If he doesn't, okay, he based. Check his raptors. Kind of dangerous here, right? Watch where Zoe goes. Watch where Zoe goes. If he runs top side, you don't want to do it. He's running bot side. Okay, you can do it. Raptors.
I catch this? No.
Oh, catching it would have been good actually. Yeah. But commit to this now. Okay, we're not sure where they are. Zoe's going bot side. Oh, she's top side. Okay, careful. So you could sit here and catch her. So let her pass through. Sit here. And then when she runs through you, you're going to ping Yasuo to come. Okay, so hide. Keep hiding. Okay, good.
Here.
She's top.
Nice.
Can you kill him on red? I think you can. Yeah, try. You have blast spin too to get out.
Let's see.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, blast spin out. Yeah, blast spin out. Yeah, it's fine.
Take crab and clear again.
Yep, exactly. It's like you see, we can get a little bit, like that in our spare time. But as soon as it's up here, back to your camps. Yeah, hit this backwards and then kind of give your team time, right? So they're on it now. But Jace is catching a wave. So you never want to these grubs don't even matter this game either. You just full clear the pot here. Just full clear. If Jace comes, you can go. Okay, so watch what he does. Okay, he's going, so you can go. Yep, ping it. Yasuo can be here as well. Force him out. Maybe you can kill. Okay, he's dead. Perfect. You see how we play that, right? We do the grump first because we're never gonna sack ourselves. If our team moves, great, right? But we're never gonna I'm gonna start this and then hope my team moves. Let them decide, because you don't want to be there and then your team doesn't move and be like, oh, it's good, kills. Yeah, I'm really trying to highlight that right there, like doing the grump and seeing things, let things play out is so important on these kinds of champions.
So it's just full clear base.
Yeah, full clear base. Yeah. When you go for that Q and Raptors, try and single target Q, the big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you're trying to do it, but let that happen. You're so you don't really want to sacrifice anything here. Yeah, just clear and base. Clear base, and then when you're basing, you're thinking about where you're gonna go to next. You have Raptor spawn, right? So we're gonna buy, and we're gonna draw some lanes. You could even go his Raptors, his Krugs, then the Scuttle, right? Good. Yep, and run straight there. Have a look at mid. Can we get some CS mid? I don't really want to show though. That's the thing. I really want his Raptors into his Krugs, into maybe a top dive. So skip your blue too. Skip it all. We want to run straight for his Raptors. Think about the danger as well. You have flash still, so
I should be able to 1v1 him if I can hit my shit.
Thinking about ASL as well. So I think the Raptors Reds Krugs is a little dangerous here. Yeah, okay, he's already
He's on it.
Yep, he is low. Zoe and Asol can move, so it's a little scary. You
Just
shouldn't
go
go.
back clearing.
Yeah, just go back. It's fine. Take
Just
the scuttle
wait
first.
for this.
Yeah, one shot it. One shot it, full clear down. Oh, okay. Hard. Maybe you can 1v1 him. Yeah, what am I talking about? Oh, good cues. good cues. So if you are confident in landing your cues, like you can go for plays like that. I like the way you played it too with QW or WQ. Of course, that's good. You know the drill, full clear dragon spawning. So we're gonna play for that.
So full clear blue side and then look at dragon?
No, like full clear.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, when I say full clear, it's never gonna be one side. I've got this.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be we're clearing everything. And you're, ranged artillery. You have ult in 30 seconds. This game's kind of making me want to play some Karthus. I might have to jump on it. Okay.
That can't really help, yeah. 20
You can
seconds.
walk to it, but it's looking like it's lost already. Raptors. Okay.
10
So can you cut him off?
seconds.
Oh yeah, you have ult to kill them. Okay, never mind. Okay, after
I
this you
killed
can take
Brom.
dragon.
No.
Yeah, take dragon after this. They see you, but I think you're fine. Yeah. Yeah, just take dragon. I think it's hard for you to kill them here. Again, like you have to know like you can limit test as well. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Just obviously I'm going to make like the highest percentage decision here, which is you getting dragon. His blue is always going to be better, right? Their bot lane has to base. Okay, yeah, you can finish this, wall it off, and then leave. Still try and push the limits of blue here. Like pull it up. Threat of Braum. Yeah, remember they want to base. They don't want to stay here and like guard this for their jungle. Okay, they want to base. So take his Gromp too. Okay, careful now. Careful. Yeah, leave now. It's okay. Yep, good. Try and. I think you're flash. Alright, it's fine. You should ult. Good. Your team will win this. So that's good. That's what I mean with Asher, right? That's what makes playing Karthus in this kind of game kind of hard.
Yeah.
That's why I also told you to take flash, because you got to flash. There are certain abilities, Zoe bubble, certain abilities if they land on you, you kind of have to have like that flash primed, I guess. That one was really hard to react to because it came from Vogue. Okay, what's next?
Herald.
So your whole team is doing
side.
stuff bot side. I want you to think about collecting minions. I think mid. I think you're just going to run mid and you're just going to take all the waves. Unless, okay, if Yasuo starts going mid, maybe it's top then. He's not. He's basing, go mid. So you're going to try and, again, just looking of what to farm. Mid wave and then your Gromp. You see how you said like do Rift Herald? I don't even want you to do Rift Herald here. Just push mid.
Okay, sure.
Into his top side, right? Because he's dead. This is where like the solo campaign of Karthus comes into play. You're going to take all of his top side here. Don't take the next wave because I don't want them to really see you. You have a little timer here to take everything. Take his Krugs too. I know this is a bit of like a detour, but it's worth.
Worried about Zoe, but
yeah, you should be. I think she's probably basing. Think about like the likelihood of her running this way is kind of, yeah, we won't start it. Do you clear? Any possibility of you wasting time I'm never going for. Like I'm not going for you starting that and you getting it half HP and their team runs here and your team, you see what I mean? Talon's running there, right? Any chance of you getting something? No, not doing it. And full clear to bot.
yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, solo campaign. I mean, if Jace goes there, okay, yeah. Their bot lane was there. Yeah, okay. Leave. Good enough. Jace will kill it. Yeah, back to camps. Ults in 20. So again, you're like draw a line like Raptors, Krugs, Scuttle, enemy Gromp. That's the line I want you to draw like this, the farm line. And then maybe bot wave. I'm crazy about farm, right? That's how you have to think as Karthus. Safety still, but still really wanting farm, which is similar to Lilia here. Okay, you have ult here as well. So you don't want to run mid. You just want to be there to ult. I mean, your awareness. So you're never going to run mid here. You're just thinking farm. Use your sweeper. Careful of your mana here. So just Q, don't he? And then look for his Gromp. Yep, that'll kill. Good. Gromp into bot wave. Get ready to smite. And then take the bot wave. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this is where we... It's okay. Sometimes this will happen, right? Where you push the limits too much. Generally, if people see you... So when ASOS saw you, your mentality should be like, get out. Because people will come to kill you once you're seen. So when Aurelion Sol is already making that kind of move, you see how we like ran away the other 2 times? Where it was like, okay, they're coming now, just leave. Same thing. This time we just kind of, we needed to just one-shot the Gromp and then like run left and not run right. You know what I mean? Like pull it to its max extension. Okay, ult in 10 seconds.
I think it's going to get
Doesn't look like
here,
it. Yeah, you shouldn't ult. Okay, Braum. Yeah, kill Braum. Kill Braum with it. You should kill him. It should kill, unless they have like, I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, 2. Nice. Big. This is the Karthus right here. Okay. This is good. Yeah. I think Storm Surge is what you build still. Okay, full clear to dragon. This time we're not going to go into his camps. Why do you think I'm saying that?
They're all coming out of base and all my people are...
And you don't have flash.
And
the flash is a big thing. So there as well, like having flash or not having flash is a big deal. This is a really good example of a good Karthus game. I like it. 100 CS up on Talon, getting kill parts. I think with this game now, you kind of know the macro, right? and just about the
Yeah.
micro stuff. See, he's pinging that. No. Camps.
Oh, no. Okay.
Camps. Wait, let people do it for you.
Okay,
This guy
yeah,
has to
yes,
push
yes.
mid. People still have to do things, right? He has to take the mid wave. He also has to take the bot wave. Let them start the dragon. Take rugs. Where are you going? Take rugs still. Let them do it for you. Okay, smite this because you have 2 charges. Oh, never mind. Don't smite it now. You're still going to get the dragon, right? Right? So it's like, yes, do that. Do that full clear first. Now do dragon, yeah. And back ping mid. I think mid's caught. It's fine. One shot this before they get there. They might go Baron, but they're gonna int if they do that. Thinking about what we're gonna farm next. So they're not going Baron, you're gonna go Grump. And also don't follow your team, okay? That ping there, I mean, even when I'm here, you best not do that when I'm not here, right?
Yeah.
Because don't follow those pings. You know what to do. Trust your own judgment. And then if something happened there and it was like, oh, maybe I should have been there, then reflect on it and learn. Yeah, top skill, good.
And boss.
Good,
top
good.
star.
Yeah, you want to queue this a little bit, tax some CS. All right, any chance you get, I'm not joking. Like, although, you know, you want to make it look like, oh, I'm just trying to help you push. Well, okay, I'll take some of it. Okay, for team fighting, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. You don't really want to play Suicide Carthus now because you have Dark Seal stacks. So you're just going to play off like poke and off a hook. Yep. You're going to ult that as well. So ulting like this at the start of the fight is good now because it lets you, even though this one didn't do much, it lets the fight just be favored. So here, this is good that you're pushing. Your job is basically, you want to be like queuing them, obviously, but you want to have someone in front of you so you don't get hit by things. This is still very good though. Look for more farms. So here's Krugs. So since your team is still here, right, it's still that uptime thing. You still want to be close enough to react. So if they fight mid, you want to watch it, right?
Yeah.
So the reason why we don't go back to Gromp there is because you can still farm his camps, his top wave. Yeah, exactly, like this. But you're still like, if a fight was to break out mid right now, you would still be there instead of being on Gromp. Okay,
Yeah, everyone's recalling. I just go clear.
Yeah, you should base now. Why is base here instead of yeah, everyone else is. You should back ping them too. You should tell them to base. Yeah. And also the biggest reason is because you have an item. You would stay there and full clear again if you didn't have an item.
So would you clear up or down? Because you're Baron.
I would clear up. Yep. Downtime, right? Clear up, but we are going to start to play a little bit more like uptime, okay, here, because like it's kind of time to win, I guess. You still will be clearing, like now, for example, same as Lilion. So in this case, like, for example, if you're playing Skarner, back to just to say, you would only get time to like do 2 camps here, but as Karthus here, you'll just keep clearing. If they go for Yasuo, yes, you'll want to start Baron instantly. So here, you can think about doing Wolves and then joining Thresh, or, I mean, you could still do Grump, honestly, but you also want to like protect that top wave. Do your Grump here, because Gromp into top wave if no one else does it. Yeah, start going to top already. Let them do that, go top wave. Yeah, next top wave, go. Since no one else is doing this, you kind of have to do it. You have ult and 10. If they go for him, okay, run to that. Yeah. Okay, now go top wave. Since he died instantly. This is the kind of thing, you see that? Okay, Talon went bot. Okay, yeah, your team is just collapsing. It's fine. You still have your agency, which is fine. Thinking about no next wave because it's dangerous. Good. Sweep some vision. Talon's still bot side. You can't really Baron yet. Good. You're basically just waiting for wolves to actually, here's Raptors. Yeah. Use your wall in this left bush. This is good. You can just like walls. Okay, good. Yeah. It is scary. It is. When you see Brom like that, you instantly shouldn't go for it. You kind of like, sometimes taking games is like kind of testing the waters. Like, obviously they're gonna have vision there as well. So it's, kill.
Oh, did I just kill him?
You kill him. Of course. Wait, what did he get? Locket? Okay, blue.
What?
Blue.
I was doing barrier too, right?
Nothing to do. So you can go on, like, kind of help him clear vision. Use your wall in that bush. We need to start getting used to using your wall to kind of scout. Yeah, this is fine. You can involve yourself in things when you have nothing to do. Like, exactly now. Yeah, you can just chill here. Exactly. Pretend you're just pushing, but you're actually taking minions. Okay, keep looking to pick. I think the start is okay here, actually. I think it's okay. I think you can burst it. Finish. Your Q smite does... Think about the... Yeah, you can finish it. Good. Okay, we got what we came for. Try not die here. Try not burn your flash either. I think you're okay. Still try and get up. Try and get out. It's a bad fight. I like the Qs. Yeah, I like this. Just be careful. Jace is here. Okay, kill that inter. Okay, base straight away. Straight to the dragon. So here, I would say you would skip camps here. And the reason for that is because you have Baron now. Okay, game changes when you have Baron. You should just play the game like normal uptime here, which is dragon into his blue into the bot wave.
Sure.
Did Acel take blue? Check. No. Okay.
No.
So tap the dragon once with Q and then run straight into his blue side and ping your team that you want to go there. Okay, you don't even have to tap the dragon. Yep. I want to go here. Good. Remember, use your W to scout scary places. Gives a lot of vision. Yeah, so like we wouldn't go in our camps here, right? Because we can take his. Because it's uptime for us. Now we're thinking of protecting waves. We're still thinking about getting active with our team. So here, his wolves looks Good, because you're close to this fight, and you should fight here now. Yep, let's fight. Careful not being frontline. Good flash. So still,
Scary.
yeah, still scary. Yeah, take scuttle. This is where you can just watch and farm with ult. Since you've done flash now, go back to your camps now. Yeah, he died. Now you should have a full clear. You should actually just have a full clear here. Go to your Krogs. You see how I'm making that like change when your team dies. Now you can't like go to his camps. There's no point. I think in that last fight, you should fight, but you should also always just be thinking. I can't really like describe the word, but it's like you want to have like this absolute like narcissist mentality when you play this champ. Like if it's good for me, I'll come in and give it some cues. If it's not, I'm going to take the wolves here. Careful here as well. The tower's 1 HP. So be very, very careful. It's probably lost, yeah. So just think about, you don't care about the tower, you care about the mid wave. Yeah. You care about the wave, not the tower, right? So that was good, super good. Talon died, so you can get all your topside here, and then you're gonna base for an item. What do you have, death cap? Oh, you don't have death cap. Okay, stay till you have death cap.
Accidentally taxed the top wave.
I mean, this is greedy, but you have Baron recall, so you can do it.
Oh, nice. Missed everything.
That was okay. Still base. It sucks.
You sell Dark Seal now?
Yeah, sell it, and get death cap. Yeah. Okay, uptime, straight to his Gromp, fastest path you can there. We're trying to protect waves here. There's nothing to play for. There's probably going to be a little fight here. We want to get involved now, okay? I want you to try and work on your team fighting mechanics here.
Yeah.
Remember, you're playing off something. Some hook. You're slow. You're never putting yourself in a position to just like get hit by everything. But if your life is what, like, if you can obviously sacrifice your life here to win like 4 for 0 or something like that. I'm not saying, you know, you play that KDA, but okay, take his Gromp. Yeah. So while your team does this, you're always still looking to farm something. Yeah, kill Brom. Brom, go. This is exactly how you want to play. You take the Gromp, right? And you follow up on something. You take the wolves, you follow up on something. Okay, siege now. Try and siege. It's really hard versus Asol, but go to his raptors. Straight to his raptors. It's hard. Back ping him. More farm. Yeah, be careful here. Okay, I think you can kill it. Yeah, that's the Zoe. It was a rough call this game. So I know that like, I kind of just know that you can't siege against Aurelion Sol, right? So like, even though you kill the Braum, to win this game, you probably need Baron and Sol. In this case, we actually killed Sol, so your team, so like your death wasn't actually too bad here, right? But what you should have done is you should have gone to Raptors and just followed up with ult. So you should have ran to his Raptors and take his all topside and his top wave, and then just follow up with like your ult from a range. Okay, our whole enemy team is dead. I think you just run mid and end. Let's see. Yeah, I think you end on the next mid wave. I think it's over.
Nice. Still 20 seconds for Zoe.
Yeah, I think you can still end. I think they'll do it alone, but okay, cool. Very nice, very nice. Gotta remember now what happened. Okay, yeah. So first thing, right, we talk about the kind of pre-game plan. A big thing about Karthus is, right, is that we want to, similar to Lilia, we really want to secure that early game. We really want to make sure we kind of survive the early game, and I don't think playing safe is the right kind of terminology. I think you are playing safe, but it's just more about like, if you do a play where you lose your flash, or if Talon, because like technically Talon should try and invade us, right? We even said that after the game. We're like, why did he not do anything? So we need to take precautions. Basically, if you think about it, his kind of win condition this game is to try and mess up our first clear. He should try that because he has Ignite. He's not going to win the game by out farming us, is he? So we need to take precautions to avoid that from happening. And, you know, of course, the two kind of major invade strategies, Raptors to here or 3 camp to here, right? Those are the main two. And the 2 ways we're going to avoid that is trying to get our team to ward this, because obviously we also have, there's a third one, right? Late invade, or like level 2 from his blue, or starting our Raptors or something. I know we didn't cover for starting our Raptors, but the ward would still see him if he does Raptors to our red, and then we can just cross, right? So we're the 3 bases we're covering: Raptor invade, level 2, level 1, Raptors or red, which our team is going to cover, and then level 3 is going to be covered by us doing that little movement thing here, right? So we covered all those things: the Raptor invader with the ward, the level 1 with the Thresh ward, and then the level 3 with moving the camp this way. Obviously, this one isn't as foolproof, right? There's a chance, because you're versing a Talon, he jumps over walls, which is another whole thing when you're versing wall hopping champions, right? It's a little bit more difficult, but you can't cover everything, right? Sheko has like 1 million invades. You just need to do your best and take the precautions. So we took a lot of precautions this game, right? The first one being holding our smite. So ward and hold smite. Because the problem is if you smite this and then you start, like, it's almost like you're killing blue too quick if you smite it here. And then you see him, right? But you're already like halfway on this camp. Now you've just wasted your time. But this way, because you took blue slower, you can then skip, like, let's say he's coming. you would skip this and just go to your wolves and smite the wolves and like pull it all the way out here. Does that make sense?
Cool. Yep.
So that's the precaution that we take with holding this smite. So now we're good. We have the water on the red as well. So we know no level 1 is happening either. So the only last one he can do, right, is a level 3. So we're coming here. We're trying to check, you know, around this timing, even though we clear quite quickly as Karthus, it should be, he finishes these camps around like, I don't know, 225, 230, 8 seconds to walk like this, maybe more. Yeah. Like we try and cover the thing. I think this one's a little bit more. That's why I was still telling you here, like, you know, be careful still. Instantly reacting, right, to things that we see. So the reason why I was saying here when he showed, I said, check, 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 you know, and I was like screaming at you, like check, because if he had blue here with 12 CS, you know, this is all gone and there's no point going for that, right? You would just continue your full clear. But since he only had red side stuff, you got to be so quick, you know, when you see that, right, you should already be kiting towards the bush, towards his blue. You see this? So, and the time is of the essence here because you need to be quick because as you can see, when I tell you, look at his condition now, more information that we need. I'm telling you to constantly look, okay, like if he was low, you would know he's basing and running it. He still should technically be basing or just running and gank mid then try and catch you, but you have enough time because you have smite. And this is the game, this is the identity of Karthus. You're playing this kind of mini game of how much can I farm? And then on my free time, I can do other stuff. You know how we talk about with Lilia, the idea is to farm. Karthus is even more, you need to be even more crazy about it. So perfect, I mean, not perfect first round, but very, very good start, right? We didn't get interrupted. We got his blue even. We got a scuttle. Okay, so he ganks mid. So we still kind of know his Raptors are up, right? If he did Raptors, if he did red Raptors Krugs, or even if he did Raptors Krugs red, we stopped going to his Raptors because we see him going there, right? But initially we wanted to go there because we think maybe he's on his bot side, okay? Using the wall to check. Very important. Using the wall to check things and then back to it, back to the full clear. So I'll just ask you now, why did you feel like it felt less clean when you played solo than when we played? What do you think the major differences were that we can talk about?
I feel like I just went, trying to remember. Like I definitely, there was a point in the game where all my camps like kind of desequenced and there was,
okay.
So it didn't feel very smooth to like full clear. So I felt like I'd go and clear 2 camps and then I'd have to wait for do something.
And why was that? Did that happen just because you were invaded? Like what was the reason for that? You wasted tempo somewhere? You ganked?
Probably, yeah, probably ganked.
Okay, okay. So we'll have a look at that. So you see this game, right? We're not wasting tempo anywhere. And remember when I was playing this game with you, I had to stop you from doing some things, right? I had to, you click somewhere, whoa, 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 no, don't do that. Right? You need to recognize on your own. I mean, it's kind of easy, like Karthus is easy and hard in that aspect because on one end, you can technically, like his identity is you're kind of just playing a solo campaign game. And then you're watching the map when you have ult and doing things like this and ulting, whatever, right? But at the same time, really, really good Karthus players are able to see, just like any champion, are able to see the opportunities where they can go off like using their tempo for like a gank instead of like farming camps. So it's like, you know, it's a double-edged sword, but I would say for the most part, Karthus is easy in the fact that you technically, for consistency's sake, can just full clear, ult, full clear, gank, you know what I mean? And just be a nut about farm. So back here, we do blue. Did we know his, let me think. I think I wanted you to go to his enemy Raptors. Like just checking his Raptors, you know, even throwing a W out here. I'm not sure actually what happened here, but just throwing a W at his Raptors, right? Just to see it. But yeah, okay. So, you know, we haven't actually, this game, we have not wasted tempo one time, right? No single time. 8 minutes, we haven't wasted a single bit of tempo right here, right? This is the time where you kind of maybe go mid on your own, right? And this is the double-edged sword, right? You need to watch it and be like, can I get away with just let them do it? All you need to think is when your camps are up, you need to be 100% sure basically that you're going to get something that's worth more than the camp. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to see, look, spare tempo. You know, even if this Ash like started backing out, even if we get flash, even whatever, like this is perfect for Karthus. Full clearing and then getting a kill. You can't really get better than that. And then we think instantly right here, I was like saying, okay, check, dragon, is it? And as soon as it's dead, you press that B button, which is perfect. Not looking for anything else, not looking for like any random other play, just base straight away. You did still have spare tempo there technically, right? Back here, you still did have spare tempo, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? There's nothing to do. Okay, immediately into his red side. Good, very good. Why did we do this? Because Talon did do dragon. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend I know exactly what his spawns are, but he did clear the bot. So like, for example, I think you did this, he did this, and now he's doing these camps while you do this.
Yeah.
Or he did dragon and he's basing and he's somewhere here. My memory is, yeah, okay, yeah. So then he comes back here. So he did clear those camps. Being a bit sneaky, his check this, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so, you know, then when you find nothing, you back. So this was an incredibly important part of the game. Remember this? Where we did grump instead of kind of going for the grubs.
Oh yeah.
Incredibly important part.
Waited for Jace.
Like you want to be the guy that comes to the party like late and then like cleans up,
Sure.
right? You don't want to be the guy that starts this and then even if like you die, for example, your Jace like cleans up. Like you don't want you want to play the role of you're just seeing it as it kind of plays out. Like you could spam ping your your lanes here, right? You could still do that. Say on the way or something. Get them to start moving. When they start moving, you move. If you do this play 100 times and you're like, and you start the grubs here. Let's just say, for example, you start grubs here and you're like spamming your team. Like they're not always going to move, right? So you can't always rely on them. So you're just going to see how it plays out first. And plus these grubs are not that important, right? You could just have easily, let's just say, for example, Jace stays in lane and Zoe is like missing. Jace stays in lane here. And then Yasuo is like diving mid Aurelion Sol. You could just as easily just full clear down here. What's the problem with that? Nothing, right? So you never want to prevent, let's just say this, let's say going for this Talon even 1v1 is like 50-50. Let's just say it. I think you probably destroy him 1v1, obviously. Let's just say it's 50-50. You would never ever want to take that over the 100% play of just full clearing the bot and then going to like kill this Ashe again. And this is something I see really, really good Karthus players do. They'll just like, they'll let it play out. This is also helpful when you have vision. And now Talon, the one who started, looks like the dumbass because like also just in general, letting people start things is always better, right? Because they take damage. Okay, so simple, another full clear. Still, we have not wasted a single bit of tempo, right? Every part of our tempo is a resource. Every single part of our tempo has been used for a good reason every single time. There's never been a point where we're like, oh, that was a waste of time. You're a tempo god this game. You're always on tempo everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the big difference between the two.
Yeah, and like your KP, this is exactly what you want to see with a Karthus. 110 CS, 12 minutes 30, KP of 6, pretty good. Okay, as soon as like we see him here, we should be like, oh, okay, it sucks, but like it's very scary if Aurelion Sol flies over here and Zoe comes through here and bubbles us. Like we're burning flash. So this is also where, I can't really say you should or shouldn't. I know that crazy Karthus players who are really good mechanically can pull off like these 1v1 situations. It helps a lot if you have exhaust as well, but you had to take. So yeah, this was a good like limit test. You should QW first. That is one thing. QW, because she's never going to dodge this first Q, right? And although you make it harder for her to dodge, I mean, it doesn't really matter in this case, but I think as a habit, QW. A really good Qs here. All these Qs are really good. I mean, obviously you shouldn't be scared. You just smite her and just stay on her with E, but good. Another perfect situation for you. Another full clear. We're not doing anything else, right? Right here. We're not going to run to this bot. We're just going to watch it. I think you should still do Raptors here, honestly. Like, I don't think when you pan like this, I don't think this is a good enough situation with your Thresh just being alive to think that this Talon is just going to lose his mind and run into tower.
Sure.
So you should do Raptors here. You should turn around. This pan was very good, right? But what does this pan tell you? Can't do anything. Yeah.
No.
This pan is 10% chance this Talon, Kitty soft paws, chases this guy and dives him. That's 10% chance. Plus your ult's coming up soon anyway.
But is there a difference between doing my red and my Raptors here, right?
There is, yeah. Because I think your Wolves, Raptors, there's not a huge difference, obviously.
Okay.
Right, there's not a huge difference. It's not.
No, I get you.
Not a crazy difference. Yeah, I will say it's not going to affect the game at all. Just in terms of your.
Should a bit smoother, right? Just a bit cleaner.
I think it's more like you take this pan and then you're like, you're already watching here right now, and don't come back here to your character, right? Like just click here on the map, but keep watching this because right now you've made the decision that you want to go there, and then you change. I think you change here, which is good. This is fine. All right, I'm not gonna nitpick too much about exact. But since we're talking about tempo, right, this is why I'm going kind of into detail about it. Okay, we don't go to the bot. Why do we not try and go kill them bot here? It's just hard to, it's hard for you to kill these guys in this wave unless you know more information. Because they could just as easily, number one, maybe have a ward. Number two, Ashe just lands like a slow. Like you would probably, you probably could kill them here. I think this is probably like 60%, 70%. Obviously, just realize that this is like a limit push, a mechanics test, but you can do it. You can kill them here. This is what I was also saying in game, right? I was saying for the sake of this session, we're just doing 100% plays, but like a blue and a dragon is pretty good, right?
Of course, yeah.
So like weighing up the two options, let's just, maybe the dragon wasn't up, then you go for the bot play, right? Because it's worth more. But dragon and blue is pretty good here. So okay,
it's more guaranteed than.
Oh, of course, it's 100%, right? It's 100% play versus a 70% play, but the 70% play is like not even that much better than the 100% play. Okay, when you see two people here, you got to be really careful because you're in their side. So yeah, queue it out the way that you should just, you leave, Ashara comes in, Unlucky. And you gotta flash this damage on Talon. You gotta flash the second W right here.
Pretty sure I don't even know what his abilities do. So
Still works out though. They chase too far. This is the good part about you not having. You see this? This is a good part about all your camps being down, because it's not that bad of a death. It doesn't punish you too hard. It's a good thing that your team cleans up. But even if you just died here and no one cleans up, you just die. It's not that bad because your tempo is still good. When your team is doing like the distract plays, you're never going to run bot here and join them, right? Because it's not close to any farm. You want to make use of this, just like how you would with Lilia, right? You want to make use of it and farm. So big round again of farming. Why do we not touch the Rift Herald? Even though it looks like most people around bot side. Still a chance. Still a chance we could waste time here. It's not like we're going to one-shot this 13k Rift Herald.
Just a thing that I struggle with as well is like weighing up objectives for this.
Yeah.
My camps, I guess.
Now when Jace moves there, I like this move a little bit. Okay, he's in the bush. So now we're not going to do anything. Now we're just going to go back to Raptors. It's fine for you to do these little postures, okay? These little postures of like, oh, yep, I'm going to help. Okay, boom, change mind.
Could you not do it now that Jace just killed Talon?
Let's think. You could go after Raptors, yeah. You could. You could go after Raptors. You're kind of playing the maximizing the resources, you could say. I would still prefer you do this, to be honest. I would still prefer you do this play. Coming in here, getting this. Coming in here, getting this. But the only difference here is you need to pull this all the way back here and do a 1200 smite. You can kill the Grump here. This is where it's dying. Make sense? You're just queuing backwards here. Because you do an incredible amount of damage. It's dead. You see how one more Q and smite, it's dead? Same, yeah. Same thing how you pull cams out to here is like Lilia. Same thing here. And think about the escape path. And then if ASOL wants to like chase you this way, I don't know, you should just try and trade your life 1-for-1. Obviously, you have no idea where Talon is coming from. I think the point is when you see him here, your character should already be moving. Your character should be probably almost here right now. The good thing about going this way as well is that you have this ward, right? You know this way. So thinking about when you're coming up to this Grump, I know that this is like a greedy Grump, but like, I mean, it looks pretty easy right now. From this picture. Again, also, right, your W, just throw it out. Like, just come here, just throw it here, Q it, and pull it back this way. Right, then you have like full safety. I'm going into detail about this point because the best Karthus players pull like max, they min-max. They min-max their farming. Boom, 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 Karthus double kill, good again. You see all these deaths as well. It's like, because you full cleared and because you're doing things in your spare tempo, it's not like you're getting punished insane. Like your CS is not diminishing because your CS is not getting hit by it, right? Here, again. Ready? Your team pings assistance and you just immediately like, oh yeah. Look when Jace's TP is, 13 seconds. Do you want to, okay, I'll ask you this. Do you want to be the guy that starts this, gets engaged on, dies, Jace TP's in and you win the fight? Do you want to be that, like, you know what I mean? Or do you just want to wait for them to establish control? Let your team do it kind of for you. This is also a good mentality. If your team is really bad, you don't just be the guy that dies for their, you know what I mean?
Okay, but when do you know if you need to be there to help control the river?
Let's think about it.
Because they can't do it themselves. Kind of.
No matter what, if the enemies were in the river right now, I would back ping Thresh and I would ping Jace's spawn, okay? Then if the enemies were contesting and Jace starts TPing mid, right? Let's just say, for example, now he starts TPing and enemies are contesting right now, which they're not on your screen, but let's say they are. Yeah, do red and then come here. Sure.
Yeah.
But enemies are not contesting right now. There's no rush.
Okay, cool.
Do it in your timer, right? Ready? Now they start contesting, which is when we're here, which is fine. But they kill our mid, so we just want to take this and then not really look to fight. We just want to keep, okay, good. Again, look. This is still uptime, right? 4v4 because Talon died. So we want to take camps. Look here. You wanted to go... I don't know. Was this the time where you wanted to go? No, it was another time. Okay. We'll look at that one. Really good though. Take camps. Take more farm. Look at your farm. Insane. 10 CS per minute. Fight happens. This is where you take this, right? You should come here. Hey, you should come to this fight and start queuing them. The ult was bad. My call on the ult was bad. You want to do those ults when it's like a straight slam, right? When the enemies have like committed to fighting. Because then they just lose their health and then your team can win. But there wasn't really a slam, so it was a bad ult call by me. So when you take Raptors here, right, I think this was it, right? You want to get back on your racetrack, right? Yeah. But it's still uptime. You want to take this and this, so you can be close enough to this. If you want to back as well, you should backping them. I know that they can't, like we both know that they can't take this tower, your team. But this is still better, taking this and this and then basing. You should think about your base as well. So, you know, we talk about uptime, downtime. We've talked about like the waves, playing on waves as well. So right now we're playing for Raptors and tier 2 mid, right? So you should be positioning this way because we can take this, right? So you should be going more this way. using your sweeper, clearing out this vision here. Then after that, you're thinking, okay, what can I take? What can I take more? Take. Base. Backping your team here. That's what this play should be. I'll play it out again. You're running this way. You're running into this bush. You're throwing some Qs here. Okay, this guy dies, gets caught. We take this tower. You're now backpinging your team and you're on this right now. This is what it should look like. But you're supposed to be for that tower. This is troll what you're doing right now. You just backing off here is troll. You should be not here, but like more off the screen on the left. And you should be playing for this. Because this is something you can take. If this was full HP, you'd never be here. You'd be backpicking them already, taking Grugs, and top wave. And then, right, the next step, let's say you take the top wave and you have like 800 gold and your team all dies. Then you full clear. Downtime. Boom. So you're always, you know, farming. But in this case, you have an item, so you should always base. You should always sync tempo and when you have an item, like it's the best case scenario. Because then you can just have your downtime here anyway. Okay, we're waiting for people to sync up, but unlike other champions, we clear very quickly. So we almost, you see how like you almost do a full clear in the time it takes for your team to like base and get set up? You almost can do a full clear. So that's what separates Karthus from like a Skarner. Skarner can take like Raptors there and then he has to group. Makes sense? And he can't do what you're doing right now either. The difference is when you're playing Skarner, like Ozak, on that round here, yeah, maybe you take like these two camps, but then you're looking to engage. As Karthus, you're not really looking to engage. You're not the person who's going to start the fight. Skarner loves to like sit in the Baron pit here and like ease someone into your team like this, you know? Karthus, you're never doing that. You're letting other people kind of do you're just damage. You're a damage. So this is good. Touching the next wave is hard because you can get chased down and you should also help for this mid wave and for Raptors, right? Right here, it's dangerous to take this wave, but it's good. You pushing that wave, you can think about it like this. You pushing that wave got you the mid wave kind of because you have numbers on mid right here. I know that your Thresh died and this is like, you know, whatever. Yeah, your team died. You're still alive. Not much to do. Take blue. Not much to do. You're level 17, by the way. 270 CS. Look at the rest of the game.
Yeah, it felt very clean. But then obviously like my follow-up game was just
yeah, so let's actually look at that game now. Let's compare. I think you're right. I think it's going to be about tempo because our tempo was very, very good that game. Okay, so run me through the game plan. Oh, versing a similar kind of early game invading champion. Let's go. Good game for Karthus too. And you took Exhaust. That was pretty good this game because you don't really need to flash any of their abilities, right?
No.
So really good game for Exhaust.
Start blue again, kind of similar.
So, yeah, same game plan pretty much, exact same. Because you got a better ward, you can smite the blue this time because you know already now that, I mean, Silas could do red E over the wall, I guess, and run like the long way. But I think as Karthus, you actually clear too quick for him to do that. I actually think he just clears too slow. So you don't really have to be aware of that. I would still be careful of that pulling it to the wall here though. And I think you're also too quick for Silas 3 camp like that. So actually as Karthus, I think you shouldn't check. I think you just, okay, so you did this. Okay. I don't mind it for safety purposes. Good. So Silas hasn't shown at all yet, right? Just want to make sure. He never showed, right? But you do have a ward on Raptors. So you know he's probably starting. Oh, it died though here. Should he be on Raptors right now? Was your ward early? Let me think.
Probably a little bit earlier.
No, it wasn't that early. It was like 1 minute. I think about tracking Silas is he clears so slow. Let's just assume I think he's probably starting in bot side. And he
started bot side, yeah.
Because you also got Scuttle. Okay.
Find out pretty soon. Yeah.
Yep, there he is. 24 CS, boom. Okay, Scuttle is his as well. So in this game, not much to do, but he is overstaying here really hard. You see that? He's running to bot.
I think I'll try and punish him.
Yep, so mirrored camps here. So it should be, you should go to your Raptors to hit right. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, good. Really good. Really, really, really good. And then a little cross. We have exhaust. So I like the chase. We burn his flash. That was his flash, right?
Yeah, he flashed.
Yeah, okay. Mid flash. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
So, yeah, I was about to say. So
like I got a bit of spare time, so I'm just like.
So when you do this, right, you have 2 options. The grubs are spawning in 15, so you can probably get 1 or 2 grubs. But going for this is too much. Why?
I don't see top lane. That's kind of scary.
So remember, we talked pretty much a lot in that review just then about number 1, you don't have flash. Remember that, okay? So if your character has ever passed this point, especially up here, people are going to collapse on you regardless if you win the 1v1 against Silas or not. Because you just don't have flash and you don't have any mobility. So you're like...
I fucked it up mechanically as well. I think I should have killed him.
Okay, yeah, if you 1-for-1, it wouldn't have been as bad. But here, you should definitely just think about taking 1 or 2 grubs. Even just 1 grub and then base. Or even here, if you feel like everything on top side is scary, literally just go to your Krugs. I know it feels like weird. Our Raptors to his Raptors to our Krugs. It kind of feels bad. I think that's definitely worse than just taking 1 grub. Oh yeah, you were also...
I run out of mana.
Yeah, you have to be... Yeah, you had to because, okay, so you just learn from this, but your W takes a lot of mana. In early game, when you skirmish, you have to, as Karthus compared, I mean, this happens sometimes as Leah as well, but before you have your mana item, and if you don't have blue, skirmishing is a little bit like, unless you're like above like 70% mana, it's hard. Because you do need to actually have E and W for like these skirmishes, but anyway, yeah, you need blue, you need mana. That's also why just keeping to this full clear kind of thing is good. Let me see here. I actually want to go back to your first clear and see if you had spare tempo for like anything bot. No, they were just pushed. No, nothing. Yeah, this death is kind of bad, but also it's in your spare tempo, so it might not be that bad. It was at least you only gave it to this guy and you go back. Okay, this is actually, it's actually not that bad of a death. It's bad because it's, ooh, okay, hang on.
I don't know why would I do this. I'm scared he's going to my bot side maybe.
So we need more info, right? So like, you need info to know if he's going to your bot side or not by checking here. Like he just ganked mid, right? He's probably not low. Like I understand that. You want to watch, same way we were, you remember in our game, we were like watching his character, the talent, what he was doing. And we need to watch what this guy's character does. Like if he's like mind gaming you, yeah, he can do this, okay? If he does that, whatever. Okay, it's just Raptors. It's fine. I know we've said like cross to your strong side to protect strong side camps before. We've said that 100%. I think because you're playing Karthus, you clear so quickly that you will actually clear like this and he can only take this. I think it's unlikely he can actually take this as well, especially if he's inefficiently doing something like this. So here as well, like I think you should just trust as well. You're like, I know Smite's in 3, 2, 1. This should be dead though. It's like you're putting too much. I know you're trying to be safe, but as soon as he shows mid, just blast it. Blast the scuttle. He's not coming anymore. So blast the scuttle here. Blast blue. Blast all your camps to bot side, and then watch his character here where he goes. You see where he's going? So he has to be kind of a mastermind here to do this. Okay, and he could do it, but still, it's fine. You also have his raptors. So like, let's say you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be up 6. You know, like you don't have to. This is Once you do this, you're gonna be like kind of stuck here. So this is a little bit of a tempo loss. Yeah, we're reacting to a lot more plays, right, as well. So we're crossing, we're again. You need to prioritize blue more. This is, you're being too like, you know, we never had these when we played our game, right? Now, it's not to say that like this is a good experience for you because it's Karthus. Remember, like you want to go for these plays when, okay, thank goodness. It wasn't that bad, but it could have been a little bit of a tempo suicide because I don't know if this happens, he lives, then like Silas is actually on your Raptors, then you're a bit sad. Okay, but it wasn't that bad. So your game is actually still fine, and you actually enter here. Let's see. It was up, but you're a bit afraid, which is fine. The real problem when this happens like this as well is like you have to unlock for a second.
Yeah.
I need to know what ability, like I don't even know what abilities are being used. Like Silas having E or using E, Aurelia using stun or using stun. That's so important, like to me here, for me to be able to like play this properly. If I know that like people don't have, you know what I mean? It's like about expectation. Oh, Aurelia use stun, so I know, okay, Silas use E. Like those are the two big ones, right? That you have to think about. Wow, why did this guy not ult? What? This Yasuo is trolling. Why does he not ult? Okay, that was really bad. And your exhaust is close too. Ooh, he's saving it for that kill. Okay, so it was still okay. This is still okay. Again. Okay, so your camp's like desync here, right?
Yeah, this feels just weird. My Gromp's there, and then
it's okay.
Yeah.
You probably should do this. Just run here and wait and do this. The Raptors here was a mistake because you would have been really perfectly lined up for. Yeah, Wolves still would have been off time, but you would have done something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base. It's still an okay game, honestly. Like, yeah, you are getting a bit more. You're getting more battle experience, battle Karthus.
My CS is still not terrible, but it just doesn't feel like.
Yeah, so no. I mean, the bigger thing is obviously your camp spawning. You don't have that nice like repeated income, right? So you're having to do things like this as well. I think that is something, but also, yeah, I mean, just because your full clear is so fast, you're going to have time where you can do things. I think it's like the safest bet just to full clear, unless, right, when you go for this mid gank, unless you gain something more than the efficiency of having that full clear. So like when you ganked this before, I'm not seeing that gank to be this one. This is the big one. Like I don't like, you walk here, you're kind of just passing by. So like, yeah, when he jumps away, I guess yeah, he can get in range. Yeah, it's a hard one, honestly. I think I could possibly go for this as well. I just think it was the crossing thing, I guess, was the biggest thing. Just because you go and you can't fight. It's not a bad game, honestly.
It wasn't terrible. It just didn't feel and I think I ended up like.
I mean, yeah, you know, like
Feels like a lot of
some
kills.
games, yeah, in some games where you play more battle Karthus, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more
felt like-
crazy, but
Yeah, it felt like a suicide card this game, you know.
yeah, I mean,
End up like 20 and 20 or something like that.
no, but you stabilize. Okay, why do we not take the blue? No smite. Just get your Rakan to stay here, okay? Be assertive. Or Yasuo. Yeah, and Rakan. What? Take this blue. I know you have 2.8k. I'll take blue and Gromp. Their bot lane is dead. Their top is dead. Their mid is alive. Aurelia's spawning now. Soraka died. Yeah, take it. Ping everyone to help you. Like, Silas does show up here. I guess you don't have smite. I mean... Okay, big. Was this exhaust gap? No, you didn't even have exhaust. Wow. 1 for 1. This one's a little worse because... Why?
All my camps
I mean... Yeah, I guess you did this because...
2 for 1, but yeah.
Oh, you got 2. Oh, okay.
Silas died to my
Oh, right. All right. I thought that was early. No, it was worth. Oh, never mind. I'm trolling. It was worth. I think the only thing really from this VOD that you have... Sorry, what was that?
I mean, Silas should never do that, but yeah. Generally, it's pretty worth.
Yeah, 100%. I think the biggest thing you have to take from this VOD... Okay, this is another one of those, like... This is what I mean by... This is exactly what I'm talking about with the... Don't be the guy that dies for your team. You know what I mean? Like, just go back to your Krugs here and let them start it. You know what I mean? Like, just put a pink ward on it and just go to your Krugs. Because there's no guarantee here that, like, yeah, you just put yourself in this position here, right? Yeah, and then it's like, you don't have flash, so you're just like, okay, Camille TPs though, so it ends up... Unless you were thinking about TP. If you're thinking about TP here versus no, then that's fine. But yeah, if the Camille didn't TP in here, it's another one of those. I mean, honestly, you will have like battle card this game, so this is a good learning experience. Yeah. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I think the two biggest things in this game were like the blue buff and the mana thing for fighting. I think that was actually a big thing that you learned this game, and also just unless it's 100% kill, you full clear basically.
Yep.
You know, other champions I say like 90%. But as Karthus, but you want to make your strength is full clearing, right? So you want to make the most of it. But no, it's good. I think you have some. I don't know. Do you feel like you've kind of like? Are you having fun compared to playing Lilia as Karthus, or not? Or not really?
I'd say they're as fun as each other.
Okay.
Like, I
so
still think
it's not
Lily's
like
always
you're
fun.
over Lily. It's like it's more just like she.
Doesn't feel great. And I don't
Yeah,
hamper
she
myself
just
for
has
that
bad.
much.
No.